we got to go to Bucks here and Celtics. This has been
Now,
said.
wait. Are you talking about you want to go Bucks Celtics? Or you want to go Heat Celtics? Bucks Celtics. I can talk.
But Celtics.
I feel like if we're talking about Bucks Celtics, this is all I have to say.
So this is the segue.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best player in the world.
Yeah, he had a bad game 7. That's fine.
I don't give a fuck. He's the best player in the world. There's no way there should be 7 games with them without Chris Middleton.
Here's a segue that brings us to the Eastern Conference Final right now. With the Bucks and the Celtics, it has been said by all the guys in the booth, all these talk show analysts and everything like that. What they were saying, and I have completely agreed on, is the winner of that series, Bucks and Celtics, will go to the NBA Final.
Facto.
And that is the segue to Heat and Celtics. Backed by a very, very dominant and confident third quarter last night in the Heat-Celtics game. The Heat are able to come back and win this game. And backed by, on top of that confidence, backed by a bubble Jimmy Butler with 41. But also,
take that bubble out of it. This is just Jimmy.
Here's the other thing. In the regular season, they listed on this stat. In the regular season, Jimmy Butler had 0 40-point games. In the playoffs this season, he has 5.
Ridiculous.
That's just something to say. So,
Ridiculous.
I said last night at the Phillies game, tailgating in the parking lot, I said I was joking when I said Celtics in 4. Really, what I was going to say was Celtics in 5. Just because I'm that confident that the team is that good.
Ridiculous. We were texting. I was like, we were texting about what we were going to talk about. Literally texting about what we were going to talk about on this show. And I was like, we're probably not going to touch on this Celtics Heat series. Like, we know the Celtics are about to wash them. But, the Marcus Smart and Al Horford news is huge. You find out the day of the game, you're missing 2 of, like, not even, I'm not saying skill-wise, but 2 of your most important players if you're talking about identity, engine guys, defense, communication, leadership. Like, talking about being there before, seeing it all. Like, these guys have been a part of every single deep Celtics run. Those 2 guys, and to find out they were not there the day before the game, you can even tell like the Celtics offense was a little more vanilla. Like, it was a little more just straight ISO, a little more just one action, little dribble handoff, then Tatum go ahead, a little one action, JB go ahead, and that's why you saw Jaylen Brown. He suffers from that as well. He's a great ISO player, get off the dribble player, but he didn't get going until late. But Jimmy fucking bro, you play 2K, so you know like the game changer shit, right? Third quarter, it looked like he had game changer because he had 3 steals in a row. That's like the one, he just take it, swoop, down the court layup, swoop, down the court layup, swoop, Tatum, give me that, down the court layup, pull-ups, all that, fadeaway 3s to the end of the buzzer. You could make a serious argument. Now, you're going to say Luka's the runaway best player in this playoffs, I know, but you could make a serious argument that he's the best all-around player in this playoffs. Tatum, too, because of what he did against KD defensively in the last Bucks series, because they were never leading that series until they won in Game 7. But I think Jimmy Butler you said, like, he's dropping 40 consistently in the playoffs. Like, what the fuck? Like, he was the best player in the Sixers Heat series by far. Even when Embiid, you can say what you want, he wasn't healthy, but even when Harden was there, you expect Harden to come up and fill that mold. And like Jimmy's like, no, you guys forgot all about me. You guys forget all about me for so long. And I've done this before. I've done it in the bubble. I've done it even like, not necessarily wasn't leading teams, but before the bubble, I don't know if people remember, 2015, he had a team, him and D Rose, and they took the Cavs with Kyrie and LeBron before Kyrie got hurt and before Caleb got hurt. They took them to 6, I think it was. Jimmy Butler's been around doing this for
You guys also let that man go.
Chose Ben Simmons over him, chose Brett Brown over him. It's just a horrible decision. It's one of those things we're going to have to live with forever. And then we're tasked with the decision of paying fucking James Harden Supermax. He's going to want that money. He can't get that money. Jimmy Butler, more than sure, Jimmy Butler would love to restructure his contract, work with you, do his things to keep the pieces here. Love Joel Embiid, love Philly. He was, I saw a clip the other day. Remember that shit that was going around where him and the equipment manager would be sitting in his locker room for the games and he would come up and be like, you got to move. Like, that's that little shit that was like, he was meant for this fucking city, man. And it's just pain. But I love watching him play now and just giving him his props because a lot of people don't. And just from being a Sixers fan that would watch like 76 out of 82 games a year, it's like, no. We were fucking wrong about Jimmy Butler. We were underrating him for a long time. This guy needs his flowers. He's one of the best players in this league. And it's going to be a lot of Tatum talked about this series. And probably from me too when we come back to it because I assume he's going to do some crazy things and they're going to end up winning the series.
Especially in the Garden, I think.
Yeah, 100%. So I just want to make sure we are just showing that, like, Jimmy Butler, I said in the tweet earlier in the playoffs as well, he's been like probably the best player in this playoffs consistently. It's crazy. And you just love to see it for JB, honestly.
It's going to be a wild Eastern Conference Finals with the Celtics and the Heat. We'll see if it stays true that the Celtics will head to the finals.
What is that on?
23.
No!
I was going to wrap it. Sit down. I got to wrap it. That's the end of our miscellaneous video. We talked about a bunch of different things in this video. We talked about the Phillies unders. We talked about COVID. We talked about the PGA Championship.
Guys,
we talked about Pat
less than 20 minutes.
And we did everything in these NBA playoffs so far, leading to the Western Conference Final and the Eastern Conference Final. If you did like today's video, drop a like down below. Subscribe if you're enjoying what you're seeing, and comment down below if you agree or disagree with anything that we are saying, because we do respond to every single comment here on YouTube. It's the All Day Everyday Show. We're signing off. We'll see you on the next one. Have a good day, guys.